I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. Here to talk about my hair again. I threw a braid on there. Like, I braided it and just glued it. I was like, what better place to get creative than on my freaking head, right? So I put a braid on each side. And now I feel like a punk ass Amber. I really like it. Anyways, so this is not anything anyone's used to seeing me in. They didn't know that my dreads were in a mohawk. It was my dreaded mohawk. Okay, not funny. Anyways, I had more dark hair, so I just wrapped it around like these things, and then this one will not cooperate. This one piece of hair is just like. Anyway, for anyone that's noticed, like since I came back from California, actually before I came back from California, I discovered how much fun it is to look different. How much fun it is to be unique. I discovered because I shaved my head in an attempt to become ugly and in an attempt to get women to leave me alone. Unbeknownst to a lot of people, I was being harassed, along with everything else I was going through. And some of it was because Mr. Jeffrey Martin Miller seems to think that I have sex with everyone. And he seems to think that it's his responsibility to run around telling people that I've had sex with their husbands or their boyfriends, when I probably never even met them to begin with. But that being said, I was being recognized and harassed by people that associated me with Jeffrey Martin Miller. Why? I have no clue. Because a lot of these people I don't know. A lot of these people I never met. And there are women obsessed with the idea that I fucked their husbands. Or their boyfriends. Probably not. Yeah, probably not. Anyhow. So I was like, if I'm just ass ugly, if I just make myself ugly, they'll leave me alone. And then I'll be like, okay, well, your husband fucked this. Whoa. This says a lot about your husband. Wow. But that's not how it worked. See, it's not how it worked at all. Oh, no. Yeah, that's not what happened at all. What happened was, then guys saw me with my shaved head. They were like, oh, that's sexy. And I was like, no. Sorry. It's not supposed to be sexy. And then I got upset with myself because I shaved my head. And I was like, why would you do this to yourself? Because I loved my hair. It was like almost down to my butt. I loved my hair. Yeah. But once this style starts to grow out to where I have to take it out, I'm just going to go natural. I'm going to like straw curl my hair. And use some perm solution. I will probably melt the straws, huh? How do you get straw curls with perm solution? Anyways, I'm going to straw curl my natural hair once this style grows out. Because after like a couple weeks, probably 2 weeks, I'll have to take it down. And now I don't sit here and not wash anything until then. Baking soda and water, folks. Baking soda and water, okay? Color. Doesn't have oils in it, so it doesn't disintegrate the glue. Yes, there's glue in my hair. Which is a pain in the ass to get out. And when I take it out, I hate it. It's a chore. Yeah. And that's when I start to pull parts of my hair out. And because I just don't have the patience for it. Like, I almost shaved my head again all the way. Like, the mohawk, I almost shaved that too, just because of the glue this time. I was fed up. I was like, I hate this shit. It's so gross and sticky and ugh to get out. That's why women use stocking caps. And they mold their hair. I'm too broke for even that, so I get to have all the fun. And I think sometimes I have an allergic reaction to this glue, but So yeah, if you don't like my punk hairstyle, I don't give a shit. Because I love it. I learned the joys of being unique. You get lots of interesting looks. Where did this come from? I don't know. I don't even say this. I don't even go like this. Someone told me earlier that a pizza is a pie. It's a pie, it's a pie. Someone in my head, probably just me, but it's not pizza, Amber. It's a pie. It's a pie. Anyway. A pizza is a pie. I guess that's what you're supposed to call it. It's a pizza pie. Needless to say, I get a lot of compliments on my hair when I have my dreads. I still have those in a bag, so I might, if I take this out, put those in, but probably not. I want to wear my natural hair and grow it out so that I still have the mohawk, but it's going to be my hair. It'll be my hair. Yeah. But until then, I have to do something because I don't feel comfortable with myself, just like the way it is. I feel very masculine. I don't like to feel masculine. That's one of the reasons I had breast enhancements done. That's one of the reasons I had a breast augmentation, because I felt like I looked like a man. And although I am very tomboyish, I am not at all manly. Wait. Okay, sometimes my mannerisms are like what men would run around and do. But that's like stereotypical, stereotyping. And I don't really like to stereotype people. Like, how does a man act any different than a woman? Really, the only difference in us is our hormones. And you can see that by looking at people that go through hormone therapy and they go from being a woman to like an A1 masculine, 100% gorgeous man. And you can see there's really not that much difference between us other than hormones. So, like, why do we run around doing all of this freaking whatever it's called, gender discrimination and shit? I'm gonna put myself full of testosterone. Have you seen? Okay, there's one person whose channel I'm learning sign language from, and I only bring this up because this person has videos and has obviously made it known to the public that he was born a woman. Gorgeous man, beautiful woman, gorgeous man. Sounds like a man, looks like a man. You would never know the difference. Only thing, as far as I know, that was necessary was to be go through testosterone therapy. That's amazing. That's awesome that someone can actually be the gender they identify with, and it makes me upset that people are discriminated against. So it's our choice. Heck. I put these fake fingernails on, so now I have fake fingernails, I have fake hair, I have fake boobs. I know, I'm so fucking fake. Whatever. You put clothes on, that means you're fake. Because you weren't born with those clothes on. You're wearing fake skin. Animals were born with fur to protect them from the elements. Most of them. And if not fur, then they have scales. They don't wear clothes because their bodies were designed to protect them from whatever they needed to be protected from. Ours were too. And then we started wearing clothes like a bunch of idiots. Now we run around with people that are like so tempted by the forbidden, which is like what we cover up. So underexposed that there's like people that just want what they can't have. They need the forbidden fruit. And then there's rapists and sexual deviants like Jeff Miller. Beware of Jeffrey Martin Miller, everyone, especially all those at sorry to say this, but I have a right to my opinion. Everyone at Desert Arc, the Desert Arc program in Indio, California, or Palm Springs, California, all of you clients, you know the ones he looks for after hours. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I was trying to find this girl. Goes to the center. First of all, it's unethical. As a counselor, I'm not allowed to communicate. When I went to school to be a counselor, part of what we were taught in ethics is that you're not supposed to carry on relationships outside of counseling if they are your clients. As far as hi bye and oh hey, good to see you, it's one thing, but to actually carry on a friendship with a client is unethical. Why? I think it's ridiculous. I don't know why that. It's like, I don't know, some kind of conflict of interest. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, it doesn't make sense to counsel family because yes, there can be bias. You can be biased. And it can be hard for like family to benefit from counseling each other. Doesn't mean it can't be done. Just means that it's very difficult and yeah. Love it. Yes. Now I just need to play some heavy metal and I'll feel like myself again. Some Metallica. Fuck yeah. I already feel like myself again. Yeah. Slowly but surely, Amber's coming together. That didn't sound right. Oh no. I want to pierce my septum, but I can't because it's crooked. I can't. If I pierce it, the piercing will be like... It's bullshit. So I mean, I want to get like either 2 right here or 2 right here. Not like this. I don't want that one. I want the double one right here. Yeah. And then maybe through here. Maybe through here, but I think I like eyebrow better than through here. I don't know. I'm gonna look awesome when I'm done with myself, though. Oh, yeah. It's going to take a very, very special kind of someone with a lot of understanding and a lot of love for Amber to be with me. And that's part of the point. I am an acquired taste for a reason. Oh, yeah. And it's very difficult to get in my pants, so don't even try. Unless you're somebody I really want to screw. Where the hell did that come from? Which is like no one at this point except for one person, and he's very rarely, if ever, in town. So there you have it. All right, so don't try. Nobody try. Don't try to get in my pants. I'm not a sexual creature. Only when I'm with the person I'm sexually attracted to. So unless I become sexually attracted to somebody else, I mean, it's just not going to happen. And very rarely, if ever, am I attracted to more than one person at a time. So there you go. Sexually attracted. Did I say sexually? Yeah, very rarely, if ever, am I sexually attracted to more than one person. And let's see, for the past... How many years? For the past at least 5 years, I've only been attracted to like 3 people on a steady basis. Like maybe 4, because like my first husband, I've always been attracted to him. He's always been attractive to me, and he probably always will be. But he's like a complete asshole to me sometimes, and it doesn't make him ugly. That's what I don't like about it. Like usually people, when they're assholes to me, it makes them ugly. If you're an asshole to me, I don't like you. You're ugly. I can't be attracted to you, at least not anymore. Unless I love you before you start to act like it. Maybe that's why. Maybe because I loved my first husband. I don't know if I want to talk about this. Yeah, maybe because I love my first husband. Even when he's an asshole, I can't see him as not attractive. Anyways, that's beside the point. Linnea father's the same way. Like, he's always attractive to me. He's always been attractive to me. And even when he's an asshole, I can't see him as ugly. Usually people get to a point where I'm just like, you're fucking ugly. You could be the hottest person on earth, but if you get ugly from, in your attitude or behavior, I will just be like, ugh, so not attracted to you anymore. Anyhow, that being said, I really like this. Like, this is so unexpectedly attractive on me. Even the side view, it's hard to get things to be side view attractive on me because I have this ridiculous profile. Yeah, I'm very elfin. Like, my ears are set further back than they should be, I feel like. Like, I really feel like my ears should be up here somewhere, not way back here. Like, they're way back here, and they're elfin. I have elfin ears. See? My elfin ears. This one more so than that one. But I really literally look like an elf because of my nose. Now that my nose is, like, going like this, it makes it even worse. So like this nostril's like, I just have this elfin look about myself now, an asymmetrical elfin look. If I wanted to be an elf, well, that would be fabulous, but I'm already a freaking vertically challenged person. Are elves vertically challenged, Linnea? She's like, what? Are they short?
I think you're talking about fairies.
No, fairies are tiny, not short. Elves are like regular people size?
It depends on their genetics.
Oh. Okay. Maybe I really am an elf. Do you think I could be elfin? And just don't know it?
There's a chance, yeah.
I think so too. Have you seen my ears?
Yeah. I mean, elf ears are a little more pointy than that.
Oh yeah, look. Check out this ear.
Yeah, they're pointier.
I'm half elf, maybe.
Maybe like 1%.
1%. Do you like the braids I put in my mom?
Yes, I do.
They look cool, right?
Yeah.
Do I look like a punk ass?
You remind me of like a Celtic goddess or something.
Oh really? I should put
Yeah.
like beads or something in here, huh? Some kind of decoration. We should go hog wild. I should let you like decorate my hog. Yeah.
Are you trying to become Celtic woman?
No, I'm trying to become Amber. I don't identify with any specific culture or race except the human race. And I am nothing but Amber.
Ambernese.
Right. Now, see, if we stopped referring to people as he, she, you, they, such and such, such and such, such, and we referred to them as their name, things would be so much easier. Like, seriously, if you don't know someone's name to discuss them by name, then you shouldn't be discussing them. That's what I think. I don't know. That's just my thought. Where that came from, that came out of nowhere because, yeah, I was thinking the other day, like, people getting each other's pronouns correct and incorrect. Sometimes people wear pins that say my pronouns are, because you don't always know. Like, I don't know why it matters. Like, it bothers me when my mind goes there, when my mind thinks, I wonder, is this a he or a she? I don't like it when my mind goes there because it really doesn't matter. It's a person regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like, if she's a he or if he's a she, am I going to treat them any differently? No. So what does it really matter? Hello. My name is Amber. Or hello. My name is Amber. It's nice to meet you. Anywho, I gotta start practicing my sign language more because I really want to learn sign language. We were supposed to be using it when we argue, but we really haven't been arguing all that much lately. I tend to when I get upset, I get to the point where I'm going to melt down.
Schoolwork.
That's good though, because you should be in school right now, but you didn't go.
I didn't go because I was physically tired. So.
Physically exhausted.
Yeah, I was physically exhausted and really did not just want to get up.
It's that time of the month. I feel her pain though, because we have like horrible. Our family has like this curse when it comes to our menstrual cycles.
It's awful.
Yeah. It's like a war zone. It's disgusting. It's fucking disgusting.
Bloody Mary, like.
It's not the word.
Worse.
It's like a massacre. It is like a massacre. It's. Ugh.
It's Bloody Mary, but worse.
Which is why I thank God for Seasonique. Unfortunately for me, they gave me the generic for Seasonique this time, and it made me bleed for 3 weeks straight?
It felt like a month.
Exactly. I had to stop taking it. I was like, what the F? A period every 3 months, my ass. I had it for 3 months. God. Needless to say. You know what else did that to me? When I was younger, my mom didn't know, I got Depo-Provera. Depo-Provera did the same thing to me, the shot. Might have been the first time I was microsphered. Dun, dun, dun. Planned Parenthood. I wonder if they knew. Oh yeah, if you don't know what I'm talking about, microspheres. There's microspheres, nanoparticles, nanocrystals, what all kinds of shit in long-acting meds. That's what makes them long-acting meds. They say it's a biodegradable polystyrene something or other. I don't know. I'll look it up and tell you again that they're made of. It's this stuff. The bioplastic that's in my face that's causing a reaction on this side. It's not an infection. It's not liking the plastic on that side. This side of my body is one side of my body that has a completely different reaction than this side of my body. And that's why I'm thinking either I had a stroke or I have head trauma or it is actually not atypical, but one of the common features of people with autism spectrum disorder, high functioning autism spectrum disorder. So, yeah. It's also what gives me my lovely elven look. Ew. God. I got 2 Mr. Eds. Put a bridle in my mouth. And here's it. Oh, it looks like I have one. Oh, they go right there too. No. Anyhow. Here. There were like these 2 little bun combs. They had tiny straw curls. What I really wanted was straw curls, but I didn't know if I could pull it off because, like, straw curls, you have to have a very special face. Not a very special face, but some people, they just can't pull off straw curls. They had some buns. I was going to get like 3 of them, 2 or 3 of them, and put those instead of actually putting glue in my hair. And I think that would have been a better idea. Maybe I'll do that next because I am really trying to get my natural hair to grow. We're sitting here just bullshitting about hair. I took all the chocolate extensions. I just wrapped them around in a figure 8 and let some hang down in the front. Then I braided up the other strawberry blonde color ones and put them on the side. Oh, that's probably good. Yeah, put them underneath. It looks like a cute little updo from the front, and then I turn my head, and everyone's like, "Oh, the fuck!" The element of surprise. I love it. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about for the. Okay, yeah. I love being unique. Like I sit here and I'm like, oh God, what are people going to think? Amber, stop thinking that because I think it looks adorable. I think it looks fabulous. I love it. It's going to make people say, hey. Like even people that don't like your hair will be like, hey, I like your hair. Just like, wow. And they still say they like your hair. I love it. Because like it doesn't matter if you look good or you look bad. If people lie, no matter what. So like if you look like shit or they don't think you look good, they'll be like, oh no, you look great, you're fine. And then you go out looking like crap and you're like, God, I know I look like shit and I know they lied to me. But they do the same thing about this. They did the same thing. Yeah, they did the same thing when it's like something like this. Like, but it's unique. I know it's an acquired taste, but it looks great on me. I love it. I got my elfin look from the side. It accentuates my ears, my elfin ears, don't you think? I think I got a little piece of glue, a little bit of glue right there. I don't know, unless my hair is just growing in weird. I love the way this feels. I could stem on the side of my head all day. Oh, yeah.
Don't die on me, mother.
Oh, that's not going to happen. Trust me. Good. If God exists, he doesn't. Yeah. If God exists, he's going to make me be immortal. Watch. Watch. If God exists, I'm going to live forever. Just as a punishment for trying to kill myself so many times. Seriously. He'll be like, well, yeah? Really? Sorry, that's not a good subject to joke about. Anywho's. Yeah. yeah, there you have it. I don't know what anyone else thinks. I don't really care what anyone else thinks. I think it looks great. Oh yeah, I made cantaloupe seeds. I was sitting there cutting some cantaloupe, and I thought to myself, well, can you roast cantaloupe seeds like you roast pumpkin seeds? And it turns out you can. And they're quite tasty. They taste like a mix between sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds. They're good. I seasoned mine with sugar and cinnamon and roasted them.
I got a 95 on my lesson.
Great job, kiddo. You still don't want to try my cantaloupe seeds?
Nope. I'm good.
They're good.
I'm alright.
I'm sure they have some sort of nutritional value. They've only been roasted. Anyways.
Oh no, I lost my pencil.
The shell, like pumpkin seeds, is kind of chewy. I know some people actually shuck the pumpkin seeds. I don't know how you do that.
Wait, what?
Yeah, pumpkin seeds. Some people actually not shuck them, shell them. Bite them or chew them open and then eat the seed and then throw out the shell. Just like you do sunflower seeds, but I just eat them. I just eat them. I don't shell them. Like I eat the pumpkin seed the way it is, the way it comes in the bag. I just eat it like that.
I lost my pencil. Without my pencil, I can't work. Oh, got it. What?
Love you.
What?
You're adorable.
What?
Just like your mom.
What?
You are. Oh my God, where is it? I lost it. Oh, never mind. Found it. First I throw a fit and accuse everyone that's been in the house, which is like no one ever or never have anyone to blame. But then someone does come over and the first thing that happens is I lose something. See, this is why I don't want people over my house. Because blah, 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 blah. I don't can't blame anyone but myself if no one's over here. No, 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 no. I get so upset when I lose things. I'm very consistent about where I put things. Everything has its place. She's the worst for that. Like, hey, that's where it goes. When you're done with it, put it back. That way we know where it is when we need it. So we're not running through the house. Oh, where's my this? And where's my that? And where's my that? And where's my this? Everything has its place. And there's like one drawer usually. Let's see, do I have a junk drawer? No, do I? I kind of have like a junk spot right here on my countertop. You see it? This is like my junk spot where everything kind of collects. That way when it gets to be too much, like drawers, you can close drawers, but you can't close the countertop. You have to like clean it up. Wow.
Can you toss me the cookies?
Cookies? What cookies?
Peanut butter cookies on the counter.
There's peanut butter cookies on the counter?
Yeah, there's peanut butter cookies on the counter.
This kid.
Oh. Do you want one?
No, I want to revel in the glory of my mohawk.
Here, come on with peanut butter cookie cups from the counter. Here.
Oh no, I don't. There's too much sweetness.
It's a peanut butter cookie.
I know. Peanut butter cookies are very rich. The only cookies I really like are shortbread cookies. I mean, I like other cookies, but they're very rich. Like sweetness. I don't know. She's like that too with a lot of things, but some things she's not. It's just confusing. I can eat pecan pie, and I love it to death. Dump cake. Oh, my God. I found out how to make dump cake, and I made it all the time. And I would sit there and eat the whole friggin' cake by myself in one day. One sitting, almost. That. If you've ever had dump cake, it's the richest friggin' cake. It's like a cobbler-ish cake. Okay, you take cherry pie filling, and then either pineapple filling. I think it's pineapple, right? Cherry filling and pineapple filling. And you put them in the bottom of a pan. Then you take it's either a yellow cake mix or a white cake mix. I think you can use either one. But you pour that over the top, okay? Then you take like 2 sticks of butter and you cut it in a whole bunch of little slices. And you put those slices all over the top of to cover the cake. All right. You put it in the oven and bake it like you would bake the cake that was in the box that you poured in there. Amazing. Delicious.
I thought you liked peanut butter, Mom.
I do like peanut butter. Well, actually, I don't really like peanut butter. I mean, I eat peanut butter and I like peanut butter, but I'm not like a fan of peanut butter.
I remember we both used to love peanut butter. You just grab a whole spoonful of it and eat it.
I mean, I still do that sometimes, but that's because like sometimes I don't know if anyone else is like me, but I get to points where like I know my body needs something. I don't necessarily know what it is my body might need, but I'll just like crave stuff, and I think it's because my body needs it. Except for when I was pregnant and I used to crave Flaming Hot Cheetos and cream cheese. Yeah, all my kids. When I was pregnant with all my kids, that's what I loved. I used to make Freddie go get them for me all the time. I'd be like, I need some Cheetos. I need my Cheetos. Flaming Hot Cheetos and a little tub of cream cheese, and I would be like,
Is that why I like hot Cheetos so much?
I don't know. I don't know.
Like, most of the time when somebody gets me chips, it's always spicy. I always ask for spicy chips.
Yeah?
Every time.
Okay, so as I was saying about the cantaloupe
you want
seeds.
to know my random cravings, Mom?
What?
Okay, most of the time it's lemon cake, but sometimes I'll sit there and be like, I want pecan pie.
That's like one of my favorite pies, but it's very rich. That's what I was talking about that too, like things being rich.
That's why we came home with like 5 pecan pies.
Lorna Doones is my favorite cookie.
What?
Lorna Doones, they're shortbread cookies. I love Lorna Doone cookies, but they're like one of the most expensive cookies you can get. But Lorna Doones is my favorite cookie in the whole wide world. Lorna Doones shortbread cookies. Pecan pie is my favorite. But yeah, I don't really like. Hey. Oh yeah. No. Pardon me.
What? Hi, YouTube. You want to buy me a color guard flag?
We'll get you one.
Huh?
We'll get you one. Shush. Stop begging YouTube for stuff.
I can beg YouTube for whatever I want to. YouTube buy
Some
me a
gamer told my daughter she was gonna gift her a band because she asked her to gift her something. Okay, first of all, she's a kid. She's 14. Second of all, she grew up with like the biggest fucking beggar on the block. So if there's anything she would have learned from him, it's how to beg, okay? Thank you. You don't ban children because they ask for something.
She didn't know.
A simple no would have been fine.
She didn't know I was 14.
Okay, whatever.
I asked her if she could gift me Game Pass for like a little bit, and I'm like, and she just replied with like, no, but I can gift you a band. And I'm like, okay, fine.
Anyways, back to my 5MI, it says T. No! What? Oh God, I forgot I'm still on YouTube. Great. Now everyone saw me act like myself. I turned into a big ass kid when no one's watching.
That's true. Very.
I might be possessed by a toddler.
You might be a vessel for a toddler, mother.
Where the heck did you get that idea?
That's what you just said.
I said possessed. Oh. That's the same thing.
Exactly.
Suppose she's so smart. I'm just like, you're a vessel for a toddler. What? I said I'm possessed by a toddler. Exactly.
That's the same thing.
Okay. Maybe. Back to the cantaloupe seeds. Just like pumpkin seeds, roasted. You're supposed to put them in a foil-lined baking sheet in the oven at 325 for 20 to 40 minutes, checking them every 5 minutes so they don't burn. Have fun with that. There's no way in heck I could check it every 5 minutes. I'm too ADD, and
You didn't even check them once.
I checked them 3 times.
You honestly forgot about them.
I did forget about them. They almost burned. It did get a little bit dark, crispy. But they're pretty good. They taste like a mix between They taste like a mix between sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds. Really. I sprinkled mine with sugar and cinnamon. But you can season them with salt or like smoked paprika or whatever you want. I'm sure there has to be some sort of nutritional value to them. I just didn't want to throw them away, and I was like, what could I do with seeds besides plant them? And when I was looking at them, like, they look a lot like pumpkin seeds. I wonder if you can roast pumpkin seeds or cantaloupe seeds too. And I looked it up, and you can. By golly, there you go. I don't like to waste. I like to use everything I possibly can when it comes to food. Like my celery bonsai. I think I shared that earlier. You can recycle your celery stalks if you keep the bottom nub. That will actually root. I have mine sitting in water, but you can actually replant them in some kind of soil. Potting soil, preferably.
I'm done with my classwork today.
At least she's being productive.
Hi, you two. I'm being an airhead. Leave me alone.
Define airhead. Your air can be filled with head, but that doesn't make... Oh, God. I hate that. Word, Lexia. Yes, you caught it? Your air can be filled with head? What the fuck? Your friggin' head can be filled with air, but your air is not... Oh, God. I told you. I'm word lexic. I call that word lexic because I do dyslexia things with words. I do it all the time, too. And then I go back and watch my videos. I'm like, fuck. And then I'll intentionally pay attention to what I'm saying, and I'll say it right. I just know I said it right. And then I go back and watch the video, and I said it wrong again. But I know I didn't say it like that, but I did. Anywho, I feel like Princess Leia.
Princess Leia has buns on the
Princess
sides.
Leia's
of
gone
her head.
bunk.
But mother, out of all seriousness,
Butt mother? I am not the mother of a butt.
Mom, out of all seriousness,
She just called me her butt mother.
I didn't say that.
You said
Wait.
butt mother.
Oh wait, what?
That's what you said. Butt mother.
Oh, I was trying to say something else, but all right. Out of all seriousness, though, Mom.
Mm-hmm.
I
How
look
about
at
in
your
all
hair-
seriousness?
I look at your hair and I'm like Celtic goddess.
I don't know
Of
what.
like war or something.
I
I'm
don't
like,
know.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Excuse me, I burped.
I don't know what Celtic goddesses look like.
I can show you.
Do they have mohawks?
Some might.
How about we just be an amber goddess? I'm Ambernese already. What race are you? Ambernese. What language do you speak? Ambernese. It's not too difficult to understand if you stop and pay attention. But you actually have to stop and pay attention usually.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'll be like, what?
I mean, I stop and pay attention sometimes.
What did she just say?
And then other times I'm just sitting there listening to her. I'm like, the fuck are you talking about?
I do. I run through the house rambling onto myself all day. Blah, 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 blah. But
And then
it's like
I'm like, Mom, what are you talking about?
it's like okay, here's what it is it's like I practice social interaction with myself, and it's not always a good thing because I'm like, the way I'm practicing, I'm asking myself, gee, why are you talking to yourself like this? Like I'm a complete asshole to myself. I'll be like, fuck you, all those bad things to myself, and I'm just like, hey, don't talk to me like that. Like I interact with myself as if I would interact with other people, but I think it's like my way of practicing. So like That way, if I'm caught in a situation where someone says something to me, and I think I say all kinds of off the wall shit, just so I can maybe feel like I've been in that position already, or like I've been in that conversation, so that if it does arise, like I'm not like floored, like how do I even respond to that? Because for so long, like especially in India, like I know what I want to say, like me standing up for myself was almost impossible because I would get into the courts and my anxiety would be so bad, like because I had stood up for myself so many times, and they always turn around and say, "Oh no, nobody's rights are being violated," and I'm just like, I'm reading the law every time I leave this courthouse. I'm reading the law over and over and over again, and it's saying you cannot do this to me repeatedly. And I kept telling them that, but I wasn't telling them like that. And then eventually, I was just so frustrated and angry, I couldn't even say anything. I just like. One of the last times I went to court, I had to storm out before I like blew up. I was like, okay, this is fucking ridiculous. I think I said that as I was walking out the door. This is fucking ridiculous. Not loud, but like, this is fucking ridiculous. Anyways. And then after that, I was accused of aberrant behavior in court. As the record reflects, Jeff's whatever attorney, as the record reflects, she has a history of this and that. A history of no-show. Bullshit. A history of aberrant behavior. No, I don't. Are you kidding me? I'm like the most compliant, respectful person in court. Like, if you want to get me into a position where I'm just speaking like this, and very as clear and concise and little verbiage as possible, because like I just can't speak what I want to speak. There's one time I said most of what I wanted to say, and I had my other girl's father with me. Like, I think that's why I was able to say what I needed to say, because I had him there for support. The judge wouldn't even let him speak for me. Like, if someone comes in with needing an interpreter, you can't deny them the right to an interpreter. So if I come in and tell you he's going to speak for me, and I could barely, I think at that point, was my voice gone or not? Maybe my voice wasn't gone that time. But anyways, just like someone needing an interpreter, I needed someone to, I was so upset. I didn't even tell him the night before. I couldn't even convey to him everything, that I needed to say, because I was so upset about the court hearing and so frustrated, so anxious. And I already knew, I had already played it over in my mind. I already knew things were going to go the way they were going, because they were all protecting this criminal. And needless to say, we got to court, and I was like, and she asked who he was. And I was like, well, he's going to speak on my behalf. And she looked at him and she said, no, sir, you can sit and you can listen, but you're not going to speak on anyone's behalf. And I was like, if a deaf person or someone who speaks Spanish needs an interpreter, you don't tell them no. It's obvious that because of their abuse, I could no longer speak to them. I could no longer convey to them what I needed to without interrupting, without supposedly being aberrant or whatever they were saying I was being in court when I never was. And so, like, yeah. I was literally pushed to a point where I couldn't say anything in court. I would just sit there and be like, kind of the same thing that happens with my mom now. Like, what is aberrant? Defiant or disturbing or disturbing behavior. Aberrant behavior is like disruptive behavior.
Okay, now question 2. Can I play some video games?
You didn't go to school.
But I did some classwork.
You know the rules.
I did classwork.
But you know the rules, and I got to stick to something.
Hold up.
I'm far too flexible in every other area.
Hold up. I did classwork, and I got a 95.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who washed the dishes?
What dishes?
Who's cleaned your room? Exactly. What dishes? I washed the dishes.
What? I looked over there and I see the thing. I'm like, what dishes?
Who cooked lunch? Who made lunch? I always make lunch. Who made breakfast?
I asked you to make that.
I made you breakfast? Oh yeah, that's right. I'm like, I'm sitting here thinking I didn't even make breakfast. I was like, nobody made breakfast. I did. That's right. I made those cinnamon tortillas.
Cinnamon tortillas.
Instead of cinnamon toast, we have cinnamon tortillas.
Yes. Cinnamon sugar butter tortillas.
They're cinnamon lotuses.
Lotuses?
I don't know.
But they don't even look like lotuses.
It's kind of wrapped like a lotus sort of thing.
Almost.
One of them was opening up. The only reason it didn't was because I put the other on top.
That's
I had to keep it from opening by putting the other one on top. I was like, stay close. Stay freaking close. Anywho, what else was I saying?
You didn't answer my question.
These were supposed to be for my cheeks, but they were shorter than I thought they were. I thought they were going to be like a little bit longer than that, but they're too short for my cheeks. So I have them in my ears. Anywho,
When I get a lip piercing, can I keep them?
I need some 12mm bars.
Mom,
Huh? Or 13. What?
when I get my lip pierced, can I keep them?
Keep what?
The ones that you have in your ears.
I'll just get you some more. You know how much these were?
How much?
98 cents.
Oh, what?
Shipping and all. 98 cents.
That's amazing.
Wish. They took a month to get here, but you just got to be sure you get the surgical steel ones. Sometimes they have like ear gauges that they say are surgical steel, but they're really not. If you read further into the description, it'll say like some kind of alloy. I'm allergic to metals. I can't have anything in my skin unless it's surgical steel, silver, or gold. Even the silicone bothers me sometimes. Like it will. You know how babies' necks get sometimes? Like if their milk leaks in there and you don't catch it. Yeah. Like it doesn't take long, but like you feed the baby in the morning. Say you're like whatever happened. Well, I usually bathe my babies in the morning.
Give your babies baths in the morning?
Yeah, but
Is that why I like taking my baths in the morning opposed to at night?
you hate. I don't know what the. Okay, here's the thing. We're very sensitive to hot and cold.
I'm not.
You used to be. You used to be just like me. When Jeff had taken you from me the first time, and I had to go to court to get you back, and I got you back, and I was with you at TJ's house, like, I was disturbed at how difficult it was to get you in a bathtub. You were petrified of the water. Like, I seriously think he was giving you baths, and the water was way too hot. Like even myself, if I run myself a bath and I just test the water with my hands, it's not accurate. Like my body will not tolerate what my hands will tolerate. My hands tolerate a lot more than the rest of me will. I have to put like my arm or another part of my body in the water to see if it's too hot because my hands won't tell. Maybe, I don't know. I've never used my toes. Like that's a hard thing to reach in the tub.
I saw a commercial of a woman giving her baby a bath, and she put her elbow in the water.
I don't know if that's a good. Your wrist is usually a good thing. They say that's like for testing bottles, but I just have to. My hands don't feel heat the same way that the rest of my body does. Like, and my face is like when I'm in the shower, and usually when I get in the shower, it's like either too hot or too cold. It's never perfect. So I have to sit there like, oh, it's hot. Oh, it's cold. Oh, it's hot. Oh, it's cold until I get it right. That's why you hear me when I'm singing in there. And I'm like, oh, hot, hot, hot. Yeah, showers with me are interesting. I mean, not with me, but around me. If you're.
Very interesting.
I like to sing. I like to sing in the rain every time I take a shower almost. I'm singing in the rain.
That's all I hear through the door when you take showers.
One time I was in there, she's like, Mom, close your door. I don't like to close bathroom doors because usually when I close bathroom doors, it's because I'm having a meltdown. Like I'm shutting myself off to the world. So I don't like to close bathroom doors, not even when I use the restroom. I mean, if people are here, yes, but if it's just the two of us.
Like, if it's just the two of us, I will like look back and I'll, like, where's
She's
my
supposed to
mother?
be-
And then I'll look at the bathroom and be like, oh, hi.
I don't like to close doors. I don't, yeah.
Just like I don't really like to wear clothes, but my mother's live right now, and I kind of sort of slept in this. That and it's amazingly comfortable right now. Unfortunate part is I can't wear this to school
It's just so funny.
because it's not 4 inches above the knee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if it's
Doesn't that suck?
What if it's longer than that? Will you get in trouble?
No.
Okay.
It's either 4 inches or below.
Gotcha. So what did you learn today, kiddo?
Suffixes, prefixes.
What are suffixes?
They are parts of a word that go. Wait, suffix?
Suffix
Yeah,
is
suffix is
at
at
the
at
okay.
the end of a word.
And
And then a
prefix.
prefix is at the beginning. And then the root of the word is the main
Just
word
give me an
itself.
example of a prefix.
The prefix is un.
Okay. An example of suffix.
Lee.
Huh?
Lee.
Lee. Okay. Or ing, right? Okay, does ing count?
Yeah, ing. I think.
Ing is a suffix.
I think so. Let me check my notes.
Interesting.
Let me
Lee.
check my notes.
Not interesting. Not the ing on interesting because obviously interesting. Ing is part of the interesting. No way. Interesting. Interesting. Interestingly. Waste. Wasting. Is that a suffix?
Not on my list. These are the common ones.
Maybe ing is not a suffix. Maybe I'm really not very smart.
I mean, it might be.
Let's see what Siri says. Siri, is ing a suffix?
Here's some information.
Ing is a suffix used to make one of the inflected forms of English verbs. This verb form is used as a present participle, as a gerund, and sometimes as an independent noun or adjective. The suffix is also found in certain words like morning and ceiling and names such as Browning. So yes.
My mom's smart.
Morning, that's not a suffix, but interesting is a suffix. Wait, is that what it says? Oh, the suffix is also found in certain words like, so I guess it is still a suffix. Oh, whatever.
So that's a no on video games today?
Yeah, probably.
But I got a 95 and I did classwork in like 2 different classes.
You're welcome to go practice with your flag.
But I don't have an actual flag and doing things is going to be awkward.
But you have a pole and you have books
I
and you
have
have,
I have the actual pole, but
Television.
like, I need the flag.
yeah, well,
And television is getting boring.
sorry, dear. No games today.
Mommy,
No games today at all.
please.
No,
Is
I
there
didn't.
anything I can do to get the game?
Is there anything I can do to get it back, please? You didn't go to school, hon.
But I did schoolwork. And got a 95.
See how she works me? See how she works me? And I can't really say she missed school because they don't have school on Fridays, and she already decided that she doesn't go today, that she'll have to go on Fridays. So she'll still be going to school the required amount of days, so she's not really missing school. So I just carried on her whole
This
argument
is
for
basically
her.
Friday, just like 2 days
She
before.
just switched.
Yeah.
But I don't want you to get in the habit of doing so because you don't really have like teachers on Friday, do you?
Yeah, we do.
Like the same teachers in the same classes that you always have.
Yeah, usually. All teachers are required to go 5 days a week, even though.
Fridays are just considered makeup days, so you don't
Yeah.
have to be there unless you have to make something up.
Exactly. I'm bouncing on the bed. Leave me alone.
Oh no, I have no problems with that. You know that already. I'm sure everyone saw my antics last night. I love to jump on the bed. It's one of my favorite stims. Yes, that and
I'm bouncing with my elbows.
that and rubbing my sheets. Sometimes I get going on my nails like I don't know why. Yeah. The
And
pillowcase.
Mom.
What?
My allergies go off a lot when I'm at school.
They go off like an alarm.
Oh,
Ooh. How do they go off?
like
Are you sure they're not turning on? What? It's just a question.
you know what I mean.
You look just like somebody else I know right now. Like, really?
Dad.
Yeah.
Dad. It's Dad.
Yeah. 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 Uh-huh. Yes. Yes. That was a trap. Anytime he did that, he was trying to get you to question yourself. Like, yeah? Oh, yeah? Yeah? And you're supposed to be like, no, maybe? I was like, yeah. Yes. Yeah.
That's what I would do. Like every time he sat there,
It'll
like
make me
yeah,
question
I'd be
myself. I'm
Like,
going to second guess myself. Yeah. That's usually when I got into trouble.
huh?
Actually, no, when he would go, yeah, yeah, then he was, yeah. I wasn't going to get in trouble, but he was just like, you're pushing it. It was one of those, like, if we were not in this situation having a casual conversation, you would be in big trouble because you said that kind of things. Yeah. Yeah.
That's how Dad got with me. No
Like,
lie.
yeah, you can't say that shit to me. Like, sometimes I'd mess around with him and say something that would be totally unacceptable in any other situation, like, especially like an argument setting or something. Yeah. Or like a
That's
serious
how you and
situation where
me
we were
mess
talking
around,
like,
though.
I don't know about
Mom.
anything
Mom,
serious.
mother. That's how you and me mess around, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm the first of the Amberhekins.
Amber Heekins. I thought it was Amber Knees.
Oh yeah, I'm Ambernese. I'm an Ambernese, the last of the Amberhekins.
I don't get it, but alright. Can somebody please explain to me why I'm so comfortable?
Because it's like the fetal position is very comforting. People like us. I used to take naps like this. This is how I used to take my naps. No lie. When I was little, that's how I used to sleep. I did.
I tried to hit your booty, but I missed.
Why? It's getting big. It's kind of hard.
Me?
It's kind of hard to miss. Yeah, you're getting big. Uh-huh. Yes, you are. Yep. I've been battling for 57 minutes. There's actually someone who's watching us.
Wow.
I think I have a stalker.
They've been here for like
You're not a stalker, are you?
almost an hour.
Yeah. Anyone that can sit through my jibber jabber for an hour must be in the midst of some kind of unhealthy obsession. Just kidding. I do that throughout the day as well. That's my favorite thing to do all day.
Mom, me and my friends like call to each other is that's our call to each other. Like if we're on the other, like one's on one side of the classroom and the other person's on the other
In
side.
class?
Of the class. Not in class.
Oh God!
Like crap. Like
I'm like a bunch of fucking turkeys.
That's to be my friend for you.
That's cute. Yeah, mine's
Like
more,
yesterday.
mine's more like.
Like yesterday. Yesterday we were at lunch and she ran all the way to the other side of the gravel somewhat field
See it sticking up.
and she did that and I did it back and everybody just looked at us like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was funny.
Great. My hair's taller than yours.
So that tickles.
My hair's cooler than yours.
That's because I have not brushed mine today.
Actually, yours is just as cool. It's just you're kind of cool. My kind of cool is different than everyone else's kind of cool, and I started to realize that. Like, I like to make statements.
died.
I'm so used to getting. They do have little tiny husky shells like that. Sometimes get stuck in your mouth. You can't chew all the way. But anyway, talking about the cantaloupe seeds, just like pumpkin seeds. Anyhow, yeah, I've noticed like through the years, like when I'm really sad, I'm very attractive. People find me very attractive, and when I'm really happy, people find me attractive. Like sometimes though, when I'm like really super happy, I'll just be so engrossed in everything that makes me happy that I don't take care of myself as well. And maybe it's not that I don't take care of myself; it's just that I allow myself to get messy, and like sometimes I'll be disheveled. So people will be like, "Whoa." You're going out like that? Yeah, what the fuck? I'm in the middle of something. Why do I have to change my clothes and get all cleaned up and just to go do something else? And then they come back just to get messy again. I'm what the, are you kidding me? No, I'll stay that way.
Oh,
I don't
shit,
care.
It's been an hour.
We've hit the hour mark. Yes. Do we get some kind of prize?
I wish.
No. Our prize is the feeling of accomplishment that we've made a hour-long
should go
live
share the
broadcast
stream
on
with
YouTube
your
consisting of absolutely nothing.
You should go share this stream with your
Except
friends.
for how to roast cantaloupe seeds.
I want to try it, but I don't want to try
How
it
to
because,
add
you know,
braids
it's
on
new.
your mohawk. Oh, I didn't say how to add them, but chocolate curls.
Mother.
What?
You are adorable.
Thank you.
Hey, person that's watching, you
I
should
like
go
to think
share
so,
this
too.
stream with your friends so we can, like,
I have like 4 whole viewers. I have 4 subscribers.
4 whole subscribers.
4.
4.
Like this.
You know, when you get to, like, no, 50, you should do something.
I think I only have 4 subscribers, but it's because people don't really like hit the dingy bell thing. You can be my subscriber and not get the dingy bell thing. Like the dingy bell thing will go off at least once or twice or maybe 10 times a day. But if you turn it to none, no notifications, you can still subscribe without being dinged all day.
True.
I do broadcast a lot
Yes.
about random topics,
Yep.
and sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes
rather
she comes.
upset.
Yeah, I was about to say sometimes you come on crying.
But it's like my outlet. I really don't have. Ask my daughter. Do I have any friends? Do people
No.
come over to see me?
No.
Do I go anywhere to see anyone?
No.
I don't hang out with people. I don't really have friends, and my family's like not really. Who calls me? How many calls do I get a day?
I can't say anything on that because I'm never really here.
I get like no calls a day. I have one
Excuse me,
friend.
bro.
I have one friend in California that calls me every day on FaceTime almost. But he was the same one that used to check on me to make sure I was okay while I was in India because he knew like sometimes I was not okay. And he was always the one that like if he wouldn't hear from me, he'd be there like that. Because he and everybody knew the rule. Everyone knew the rule. Don't come by without calling first. Do not come to my house without calling me first. There, yeah.
Otherwise, the door will not be answered.
Well, not that, but and sometimes, yeah, I would be doing something, and I hate that. If I'm doing something and like someone shows up, like 9 times out of 10, I can't continue what I was doing because I don't know why. I just can't do things around people that I do by myself. And even if it's just something petty, like cleaning up my house or something weird like that, I can't get things done when people are around. Like I can't do it. I don't know why. Anyway. So like everyone knew the rule, like call first. It wasn't because anyone would be there. It wasn't because of any other reason except that like I was having a lot of psychotic meltdowns because of her being with who she was with. And so like sometimes people would just catch me at a bad time and I just would be like, I could be inside cussing up a storm, like screaming at the top of my lungs, and people could be outside in the driveway like, whoa. And then leave. Like, I'm sure it's probably happened a few times, but seriously. Like, he was calling my daughter, and the guy that had my daughter was calling her an N-word, and she told me about it. And so I would, like, sit there and literally argue with him in my house, like, when he wasn't there, talking shit to him. Because I can't be nice to him. I can't talk to him because I know if I do, I will be so inappropriately mean and tell him everything I have to tell him that I won't allow myself to be anywhere near him. And so, or to even talk to him on the phone. Like, yeah. After we got back to Arizona, there was one time when he called and I answered and I was like, okay, goodbye. And I hung up the phone because I was like, what I want to say is so evil and destructive that I can't let myself say it. And so I hung up the phone.
Not in front of my daughter.
Not in front of anyone. I mean, not even alone, like not even just sitting there. I couldn't say it to him because I say a lot of things to people when I'm not around them, but that I would never say to their face. Like that's one of my harm reduction methods is if I really feel almost like the empty chair exercise, but to keep me from saying hurtful things to other people. But because I know sometimes when I'm angry, I can say things and I don't allow myself to say that because I know how much it can hurt someone. I've been hurt the same way. And I've also carried guilt for saying things like that to people and then like never seeing them again or saying horrible things to people and then never seeing them again. So, So that being said, yeah, I mean, I'll sit at home, and I always wanted people to call first before they came. But the person that calls me now is like one of the few people. I think there was maybe, aside from my neighbor, Miss Betty, I call her my spiritual mom, but she's like my mom now. But she was my neighbor, and she heard everything no matter what, anyways. And sometimes she would be just like, "Oh, neighbors are coming over just complaining, so I mean, you're obviously," and I'd be like, "Yeah, sorry, I'm so sorry." But I was going through a really tough time. Like seriously, it had me to the point where I was literally psychotic. Psychotic for my child's safety, and I know it doesn't make sense, but I was, yes.
Ooh, Mom.
Horrifying.
You know what we should do later?
Anyhow,
Later
yeah,
we should
the
go
rolls
live
call
and get
first. The only
him.
person that did that
Older.
without, hold on, I was just with my statement. The only person that came by without calling first was
Ew.
Ray. What does it smell like? Ear cheese?
Ew.
Ear butt? You smell like ear cheese?
Yeah, it smells like ear cheese.
Yeah. Looks
Ew.
like gross. Guess I need to clean them. I'm gonna stretch them back out again. I had them stretched all the way to an inch. Yeah. Don't get too close. Ear cheese all over you.
Don't get ear cheese.
Ear cheese.
Don't get.
Oh, I wiped it in your mouth. I wiped it in her mouth. Anybody that knows, when you leave these unattended for like a day, yeah, you have to wash them every day, because if you don't,
Ew.
they will smell like death chewed up on a cracker.
Mother, how long has it been since you've cleaned those?
It was yesterday when I washed my face,
Okay, good job.
but they still stink already. Or maybe the day before. Maybe that's why they're gross.
Probably.
I don't know. I need to take a shower though. So.
I do too.
Yes, I do.
I haven't taken a shower and I don't know how long.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
See, that's my rule of thumb. If I ask myself the last time I took a shower and I don't know, I'm like, oh God, that means you need to get one. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If you can't remember when you took a shower last, you have to take one. You have to take one today. Seriously.
Okay.
When's the last time you took a shower? I don't know. I'm bad about that. There was one time in India I was so depressed I didn't take a shower for like, I think 8 days.
Shit.
That's gross.
Wait, I know.
That's gross.
I know a way I can check to see how long it's been since
Yeah,
I took
I
a
was in bed.
shower.
I remember the last court date that they took her from me. They sent the police over to forcefully remove her from me. Or wait, no, not that. Yeah, that day. That day I spent like the first 3 days crying, like literally sobbing. And then another 5 days without moving from my couch. I sat in the same place. I didn't eat. I didn't shower. I didn't do anything but sit there on my couch for 5 days straight. I didn't anything. I just sat there. No TV on, no music, no nothing. I just sat there and stared at the same place on my wall for 5 days.
Okay, the 18th was the
Literally.
last time I took a shower.
And went to the bathroom. I had to get up to go to the bathroom, obviously, but that was it. For the first 3 days. I destroyed the trailer that I was living in. I didn't destroy it, but I destroyed my surroundings. Like, oh.
Mother, the 17th or the 18th was the last time I took a shower.
And sobbed for 3 days. When?
17th or the 18th?
What's today? Oh my God, you're kidding me. She's full of it. You're full of it.
Okay, what was the day that you braided my hair? The 2 French braids.
Like 3 days ago.
No.
I ate pizza. We have a lot of that around here. I'm like, I know I am gluten and dairy intolerant. I know I am. There's no other explanation for it. Like, I'm sorry. We all do it. It doesn't embarrass me at all. Like, ask her. When someone comes over, I try to be nice enough to go outside. Like, I try to be quiet so you don't have to hear it. But I mean, it's nothing I can help. We all do it. We all fart. Seriously.
My neck looks weird.
It's your hair.
Freckle like okay. My neck's kind of thickums.
It looked like I had an Adam's apple. Did you see that? Did you just?
Huh?
Oh, you're I'm like, what? She just laughed at me because So rude. No, it's a natural thing of life. Go pet a few horses and see what they do if they start to run off. At least our horse used to do that. Seriously, he would run away from us and he'd be like, as he ran. He would. Dogs do it all the time. At least I'm polite enough to leave the room, unless we're on YouTube.
Ooh, you remember Ellie, Mom? You remember Ellie?
I
Dad's dog?
never met Ellie.
Oh, you never met Ellie? Okay, so Ellie.
Please don't do that. That's
Ellie.
Rex.
So Ellie, when she farted, oh my god, that stank.
Ow. Some of these hairs just like,
Owie.
yeah. It's a natural fact of life. So we've been sitting here talking for an hour and 10 minutes.
Lab.
Are you kidding? Please don't make me take the hangover
Slight
hoodie off.
flab.
Please don't make me take off the hangover hoodie.
Take off that hangover hoodie. Blab.
Look. You can see it through the hoodie.
Let's see it live in the flash.
Okie dokie. It's all muscle. Okay, not all of it.
It's mostly muscle.
This is actually just skin. A little tiny bit of fat. See that? Yeah.
It's my hoodie now.
Don't.
It's my hoodie now.
It's you. You need a shower. That's what you need. When's the last time you took a shower? I don't know. That's a good indicator you need to take one.
Probably like the 17th or the 18th.
It's not been that long.
It
It's the
has.
26th today.
It has
Is it not?
been- it has been, Mom.
Is today the 26th? It has not been that long.
Yes.
I'm going to take these bangs off.
Mom, you wanna know how I know?
How do you know?
So I haven't taken a shower since like you braided my hair, and this whole.
I braided your hair like 3 or 4 days ago.
No, you didn't. You braided.
Yes, I did.
So this is the day after you braided my hair. This is the 19th. I don't care for my. My hair is still kinky from that day.
There's no way. I'm going to check my Instagram. Oh, wow, that's cool. Check that out. Do you want to go there?
Yes, I do.
She liked it for me. You like that, Mom. You like that.
Go to your Instagram page.
I like him. He's awesome.
Go to your Instagram page.
Do you know who that is?
No.
He's he has high functioning autism like me.
Oh, cool.
His name is Dan. Behold the steel Remunitor. What? Okay. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be checking to see one. How do I know what date that? Get your ass in the shower. And you know what? I think in the Bible where they refer to okay, 3 is a very 3 is a very prevalent number in the Bible. And I think after 3 days you were supposed to go to the river and cleanse yourself. And I think that's where baptism came in. Like literally cleanse yourself. For your mind and your body's sake. Go cleanse yourself. At least every 3 days. And as far as Christ rising from the dead, I don't believe they did anything significant to bodies back then. I think they used to just wrap them and scent them with incense, like fragrance, so that they wouldn't start to stink. And so I think Jesus was beaten into a coma and they put him in the tomb. And then that's how he came out of a coma and then rose from the dead. That's what I think happened. Yeah. And maybe the perfumes or whatever they were using were like getting everyone high. So the ones that were still around the tomb, like when he came out, they were like, oh, he's risen from the dead. And they all saw him rise up into the sky because they were high as fuck off the fumes. No. It could be. You never know. We weren't there. I'm just saying. Look at me, all my elfin glory. Darn it. I look like I should be in an elfin movie, like one of those movies. I need a headdress that comes forward like this with a crystal that hangs down and then point your ears. Should be an elf model. Are there such things as elf models? Go get in the shower before someone sends CPS over here. Child neglect. She's 14. I can't force her to get in the shower. Get your ass in the shower.
Nah,
Take my key off too.
it's my key.
It's your key, but it doesn't need to be on your neck if you're not gone.
I keep it on at all times. I never take it off.
Don't do that. It's gonna it's gonna irritate your skin. Besides, the more metal you come in contact with that you're like that isn't always on your body, like you'll start to get allergic reactions to it. That's what my body does.
I mean, I suffocate like every. Oh no, it's the 22nd.
She suffocates. What?
No, it occasionally gets hard for me to breathe.
Okay.
Like I have breathing problems, especially when I have bad anxiety that day.
That's not breathing problems, honey. That's anxiety.
No, but like when I don't have anxiety, it's like suffocating.
I did actual. Okay. I've noticed things when she and I were separated, and she would come to visit. I noticed things that people don't realize. Like both of our heart rates were much higher than they are now. Yes. We were both very depressed. We were both very isolated from everyone. I mean, she still, as a kid, she still did a little bit of her social interaction, but seriously, it affected our health. Like last time I was in the hospital, I was sent home with a cardiac diet, but no explanation as to why. But you on a cardiac diet? They were giving me morphine. Those are cool. They were giving me morphine. I woke up and I was like, see, this is another thing. Like this is another part of having autism spectrum disorder. I don't know how to explain it. Like I can look back and say, well, why didn't I just ask him?
Mother, you want your elf ears, right?
Yeah, those are cool. Hold on.
Your elf ears.
I see that. Anyway, or cuffs that go in yours. Anyway, I don't know why I didn't just ask the doctor, hey, why are you giving me morphine? But I didn't know if that was what it was or not. Like I woke up to him putting something in my IV, and then I felt just like someone had given me morphine. And it was one of the times I had attempted suicide with Seroquel. And so, and then I had a horrible headache. And then he's like, so I told him, I was like, I have a headache. Like my head is killing me. He's like, well, do you want, I can't remember what, he didn't ask if I wanted anything. I was just like, I need, my head is pounding. I just kept telling my head was hurting. And he goes, well, let me go check with the doctor and see if it's time for your morphine. And I was like I was making a big deal out of my headache because I wanted to see if it was morphine that he was giving me. And I don't know why I couldn't just ask him. I mean, I had just overdosed on Seroquel, so maybe that was like part of why my reasoning wasn't working. But I think I found myself in those situations before where I wasn't able to just ask. Like, why is that a hard thing to do? It doesn't even make sense. Are you giving me morphine? Hello. And it was. They were giving me morphine, and I don't know why. And they had me on a cardiac diet, but they never discussed anything with me. They handed me a sheet of paper that said I had a methamphetamine use disorder. Yeah. I went in for a Seroquel overdose. I overdosed on Seroquel. Did they say anything to you and Jeff? Because you guys were there when I woke up.
They didn't tell me anything. They told Jeff something. I don't know.
You don't know what they told him?
They wouldn't tell me.
I woke up like, why the fuck is he even in my room? Why the fuck is he in my room? I didn't have a problem with her being there, but why the hell was he in my room? Like he was the reason I had tried to overdose on Seroquel. It was the day she was supposed to come visit me. And I overdosed because I was just so distraught about the whole situation. I tried to kill myself. Ridiculous. Really? This is YouTube, not FuckTube. Nothing. Apparently someone thinks it's appropriate to post those things while you're sitting right next to me.
Do I have permission to flip them off?
Someone 9 inches loves wet pussy and says, hey, mommy.
I'm resisting.
We don't have any cats, and cats don't like to get wet anyways, for the most part. Most of them don't.
I mean, our cat loved the rain.
Yeah.
And apparently loved to lay in puddles.
And only she's allowed to call me mommy. Or Sydney. Or Leisha.
Or any of your kids.
Those are my
Your
kids.
ear still smells like ear cheese.
You want some wet gauges?
Ew.
Really? How rude. 9 inches, huh? That's it?
Ooh.
Sorry. We can stick with stereotypes and I'll be like, hey, yeah, all my kids are half black, so figure that one out. That's not true either. Black men have bigger penises. It's not true. It's not true. Trust me, I'm a whore right now. I'm just kidding. I'm not a whore.
Mother, I love you. Oh,
Are you sure you're messaging the right person there, sweetheart? My daughter's gonna block you. You don't have to report him. Okay. It's not sexually explicit material. That's just harassment. You don't have to do that. No, that's. I guess you can. Because you're sitting here, huh? Are you upset by that? Are you offended by that?
no, I'm just like.
Like, really, we're trying to have a conversation here? Have you been sitting here beating off to me talking about randomly nothing? Like, seriously, sitting next to my child? Is that erotic? Is it
Can I flip him off?
No, that would still be
Dang
inappropriate.
it.
No. Oh, talk nasty to my mom. Fuck you! Probably get him off.
Ew.
Exactly. You don't want to flip him off, probably. I mean, he's getting off on us sitting here talking.
Oh, wait, cleavage, cover the boobs.
Oh, is that what it is? I'll flash both. I'll flash my whole tatas. It'll be National Geographic up in this bitch. It will. Why is it okay for National Geographic and I have to wear a bra and shirt? That's bullshit. I used to open up National Geographic all the time and be like, whoa. In a Christian school.
Wait. I know what I can do.
Ew. What?
Perv.
Who loves wet pussy? Let's go get a cat. We'll bathe the kitty.
Yes, please. That would be funny.
Yes, flash. No, I don't do that. I'm not trying to get banned from YouTube.
Ew.
You've seen one boob, you've seen them all. It's your imagination. No need to tell us about it, though, because she's only 14.
Yet I know more than you, Mother.
That doesn't matter. Did you block them? Why'd you just block them?
You can't block him.
Why not?
Watch.
I have the right to block somebody.
Go here. None of them are on here. Just hide this. What?
I'd use her on this.
On this stream.
Yeah, please do.
Users' messages will be hidden.
We must protect the public from your love of wet pussy. I guess I just ruined that, right? So much for protecting the public. Apparently, one of my viewers loves wet pussy. Everyone go bathe your cats and make a video of it.
And then send it to that creep.
We will have a wet pussy fest. Time to bathe the kitty cats. Cats hate water.
Good luck getting
That'd
scratches
be
all over
horrifying.
your arms.
Okay, sorry. All right, time to end this live stream because I got to get her in the shower.
I refuse.
She hasn't taken a shower since the 18th. Someone's going to call CPS
It's
on
the
me.
26th.
Do you know how many days that is?
No. I have no clue how I got into high school.
Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, hit the little dingy bell if you want to be annoyed like 15, 20 times a day.
Friends
Can
so
I
they
finish?
Can come watch us be dorks.
hit the little dingy bell so you can receive notifications every time I get online and post something on YouTube. Or have a live stream, which is like anywhere from 1 to 8 times a day.
Occasionally 10.
Maybe.